Good morning everyone, my name is Chris from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 with our East Anglia campaign. We're expanding slowly into the British Isles and so is our neighbor Gwynedd over here. I took a look as I started this new episode and realized that he's actually getting to be pretty strong. He's at 2300 troops. We have a tiny bit more than him right now, but if we let him expand more and more, like, we will have some really big wars against him. I'm almost at the point where I'm starting to feel slightly threatened by him. I don't know what the future looks like. I think that for now I'm just trying to kick uh, Jorvik out of the land. Like, I'm trying to go to with this big war against him to take over Stonehenge, right? So this is what I'm working for next. But yeah, it's starting to be a bit tricky to keep this in line. At the same time, somewhere in our near future, we might have to start thinking about turning our next heir into a steward, into someone who's good into stewardship, because we should start building some more buildings. Like, I think at this point I focused a lot on conquering, also because I was trying to survive and become a bit stronger in the area. And we are very lucky that we have our vassals, right, our mayors, who are constructing all these buildings for us. However, in our own territories we are looking a little bit poor, and we should really think about making money in the long run, because most of the buildings pay themselves off in about a year, maybe two, but they do last economy wise throughout the entire game, through the rest of the game, and we want to become strong as soon as possible, especially since we are thinking about all these bigger enemies that we have on land, like the bigger empires who have a lot more income, who are building a lot more buildings. We're gonna have to go up against them, maybe at some point. It really depends how the campaign goes. And I was curious about one more thing. So, since we found the Stonehenge over there, is there such a building as the pyramids here? And if so, what is so there is, like, this is just a random thought that I had uh, one of these days. Like, I was sitting and thinking, like, okay, I'm going for the Stonehenge. Are there other buildings in the world, and what do they give you? So the pyramids give you monthly renown plus 5%, short reign duration minus 20%, that's pretty nice, and a development growth of 0.1 per month. So this area is at 16 development already. Like, look at these areas. Their development is quite big. They're producing a whole lot of money. In troops, what else would we know? What other buildings? The way I'm thinking that in the future, maybe in the Total War games, we're gonna look for and try to find out what the monuments on the map are. It's like we will do the same over here. We will start looking for certain buildings. Like, is Constantinople, does they have? Yeah, they do have Hagia Sophia Cathedral. Plus to learning, intrigue per level of fame plus 2, piety per knight. This is pretty interesting with knights plus 2. So yeah, there are a bunch of buildings in this world that give you these bonuses. How very interesting. For now we're just going for Stonehenge. Does Kent have its monastery? I think so too, right? The Canterbury Cathedral. I think we've seen this before. Yeah, with the free tax per month. That's pretty good. We will need that as soon as we can. Well, let's get into the game. A kind word. My paths happen to have crossed with Reeve Idwolf, and to my surprise it seems as though he does not have a great impression of my friend Earl Beofric. So he's my brother-in-law, spymaster and vassal, and Reeve is just a vassal. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to change his mind. So we could either... Let me tell you a story about Beofric, and it's a diplomatic challenge. We have 51% that we improve his opinion, 28% that will make things worse, and 20% that is gonna disastrously harm the reputation. Or people should be talking about me instead, which loses us 10 stress. We have 10 stress. I don't think we should work on improving their relations. He's our spy master. We don't care about the relationship that much. So they should talk about me instead and lose that 10 stress. Okay, let's take a look here. So at this point we're fighting against 4,400 troops with Jorvik and his allies. And we have 4,500 troops in this alliance and another 2,300 troops with this alliance. So what we are going to do now while we gather some cash, we're gonna start to fabricate a claim. Actually, I think we're already doing that. Yes, we started fabricating a claim in the last episode. So we're just gonna continue with that. Nephew released. This is Gwynwed. Oh, Gwynwed against this petty kingdom. Okay, so they're fighting between each other. I didn't support him in this war, but I couldn't go against my former what is it, our sister's husband. Alliance formed with Ataman. He is now the ruler of which... Oh, so there's a small territory here in Gwynwed. Okay. To the loathsome petty king Rodri, your friend has insulted me gravely. He had neighboring ruler, Jarl of Jorvik. He had the audacity, okay, to call me a spineless girl in front of my court. I demand satisfaction now. Pay? No. Beofric will plead for your forgiveness. No. Ah, good one, Beofric. Yeah. We're already at bad diplomatic relations with these people. We've tried murdering his wife, I think, before. Anyway, let's start a scheme against her. Court physician increased knowledge. He's a physician now, not a novice physician. Disease resistance medium boost and learning +2. That's really good. It's also going to help us in the court. He's now at excellent learning because he went past 20. Really nice. Murderer en route. We can pay the hunter. But he will brag about his newly acquired wealth. No, let's abandon the idea. We can invite some knights, but we don't need it. Search for a physician, we don't need it. We don't have the gold to go to hold a feast or anything else. What else could we do? Do we have family members? No, we do not. One thing I've learned pretty recently is that you can change your educational focus of your kids when they grow up to the level where they can be educated. So you cannot do a whole lot of choices like in the previous CK2, but you can somehow focus their learning. I'll show it to you if we remember it, when they grow up to be a bit older. Earl Egil has approached me claiming he has discovered Hay. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence in exchange for a lump of gold. I must know the truth so we can pay 300 to learn Earl Egil. Oh, to learn this unknown secret from the Jarl of Yordam. Or some stones are better left unturned. Yeah, we don't care for. We don't care that much about him, and we don't care about the gold. What else could we do? So Denmark, I guess Denmark has been formed. We have Sweden, we have Denmark, we have Lithuania, Greater Poland, Estonia is on the map as well. Moldavia keeps expanding. West Francia has stayed all the same, but they haven't really helped. Like, there are some bigger empires being formed, or kingdoms, I guess, at this point. This map is starting to lose some of its color. Intrigue, we're going well on that. I think by this point we've tried to sway them quite a bit. I'll guess we'll stay on him. Go on a pilgrimage. Minimum cost is 50 ducats or gold. What is it? It doesn't say. Oh no, we don't want to go on a pilgrimage right now. Maybe we should fast forward it just a little bit. Like, do we see the claim? No, we're not making. You have a claim on this county. Ah, man, I forgot. I guess I really forgot that I gained the claim in the last episode. So Beofridge of Kendall, we can push his claims. Interesting. Or we can go for our claims, or we can go for a holy war against his kingdom. And we can do that once per lifetime with a 600 cost to faith. Why can we? Our level of devotion is less than Paragon of Virtue, okay. Holy War for the Duchy, we could go for something like this next turn. Okay, what else? Oh, well, let's use this. Let's use our claim for now. Maybe we'll go on a Holy War next time. Right, since we can do this once in a lifetime, maybe we will do it next time. Let's declare the war. We've gained some money, so we will be able to hold our troops pretty for a while now. He has a lot of diplomacy. Let's see, so we can change the taxes. Let's call allies to war. West Francia, please join me. Greenwood, please join me. And I'll call the earldom into the war as well. How many troops does he have? I'm guessing not a whole lot. Was it this guy? Yeah. He can bring, yeah, 28 troops. Not a whole lot, definitely. Let's raise all our armies. Of course, I'll join. Nice. Of course, I'll join. Our wife is pregnant. Yes, and they've joined. So all our allies have joined. One of his allies joined as well. They're at 5,500 at this point. I guess one of their alliances broke, maybe? I don't know why he has so few troops at this moment. Is Gwynedd in a different war? Yeah. So he's in this war and also another war in the north. Not great. Not exactly what I wanted. Assassin, the time has come. Let's try it. Let's do it. Okay. So his wife has passed away. Now he has a new spouse. How old is he? He's 17. I wonder if I should, start working on him as well. There's no children in line. Let's give it a go, I guess. Okay, let's take a look. Pay attention to where his armies might be. Good. We've besieged that settlement. Now we're going to go for this one. And then we'll start marching north, while also paying attention. Like, look, so some of his armies are landing on our capital. Written a Jarl to scare, a local mystic with dubious morals and a fabricated omen. Perfect. Before the mystic leaves for Jarl Ragnar's court, there is but one question. Will my false omen be one of fortune or of doom? A bad omen, Jarl gains bad omen for 10 years, murder scheme gains progress, or he will only grow more vigilant, or a good omen will lose him into false security, so he gains a good health, a medium boost, or he grows more wary. You know, let's go for a bad omen. Yeah, we've lost some progress. We're gonna go for this battle. He has quite a few better quality troops. Can we see anywhere in here what those are? No, it does not show us anything. So we're just gonna wait for reinforcements here. We're fighting and we're being reinforced. This will be a great battle for us. Agate gave birth to another daughter. We'll call her Judith. Our knight ripped the head off a berserker. Another knight was wounded. We're really... So archers is what we needed. I think for early game, at least in this part of the world, it was a lot more important to... It was a lot more important to have archers instead of something else. Your counselor has died. Our counselor... Man... Was our counselor a knight? Now we have a 19 learning. It's not better than the last guy. Well, let's keep improving relations over there. Let's check that he's not on the battlefield. So, knight, a guest that we could recruit, no. Nephew and vassal, let's force him to fight. Brother-in-law and spymaster, no. Steward and knight, let's forbid him. Vassal and knight will let him. Chancellor, forbid. Marshal, vassal and knight, let's forbid him as well. And we'll leave the vassal here. Anything else we want to do? Yeah, let's put our newly elected priest in a position as a physician. I think he might be the best at learning. Yeah, let's give this title as court physician to our bishop. I want to follow his army. Yes, it's what I want to do. I'm gonna follow this army of his. We're gonna get reinforced and we're gonna keep attacking their troops. We wanna keep putting pressure on them. As long as we have the Oracle, we are gaining some score. Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Oh, so we can get this. A diplomatic challenge, you gain understand people for 3 years for scheme resistance and we gain some intrigue. She will tell me what she knows. 15 dread, you gain understands people, you gain 25 lifestyle experience on intrigue and 30 chance that the earldom of Sofa gains threatened merchant. Or this should cover both trinket and information. Come closer, my lord, marvel at treasures never before seen in these lands. I had to blend into the populace to get these beauties out. Truly a harrowing experience. The merchants might have more to give me than marvels from afar. I don't want to give her the money. I'm gonna gain the dread. Okay, digging for dirt. Oh, and we can have another scheme. Sure. We're not really using that. At this point, I'm actually thinking a lot that we should be paying attention to hooks. We should learn how to play with them better, how to use them to our advantage. Okay, she took the head of the culture and she has 16 learning. I'm okay with that. We don't need... this person is not the greatest when it comes to learning, like our leader, and we don't want him in that position if we don't need to, right? So let's see, we're besieging their settlement. What I want to do is take some of his army away. Let's see, can we get to him anywhere? Actually, let's sit back. No, I don't think we will be able to take over these entire territories. I wonder. No, we do need to fight him a little bit. Gunnar gained some opinion, so we swayed him. Okay, let's look. Let's try to sway our priest just for a little bit, so he will start providing us with cash. They're trying to take back the territory. Uninvited, one of my... Okay, it's the deadly spider one. Let's try to assassinate him. Yeah, he managed to escape. At first you don't succeed. Let's take a look at what our chances are. Well, our chances are still pretty good. More men at arms, they have better army commander, more army commander traits, and higher quality. Let's see, do we have a better commander? No. No, we do not. Okay. And they have what? Higher quality. Let's see, can we... If we get here, are we gonna get reinforced? Yes. So we'll just wait for them to come over. They've taken more of their territories. They won't be able to besiege this area for long enough. Unfortunately, they're suffering a lot of attrition because the area doesn't have enough food. People, reinforce me. Nice. So now I can catch him in the battle. We're fighting at the Stonehenge, using our bowman and getting light footmen, and we have some pikemen here in the army and some light footmen. Now it's just about enough. We're gonna continue besieging this area for a bit, and then we'll march north. I really think we're doing a good job right now, all in all. Like, this army will get destroyed. I don't even know why he's walking towards. At least those armies are broken, so it won't matter. I'm not really sure what these raiders want to do. $32 gold, they have 1,000 stack army here. We'll see. We probably, as soon as we take over this town, we will be done. And we will have Stonehenge on our side, which will provide us with learning, with faith conversion, with monthly learning lifestyle, and more important than anything, he's gonna lose some territory, which is perfect for us. Let's enforce our demands. We have too many domains. We are definitely gonna keep the Stonehenge one. So let's see, what territory do I want to give away? This belongs to our brother-in-law. We have Suffolk over here, which is a pretty rich area. Bedford, okay, maybe. Let's see, 287, 203 with an 84 levy. and about 3 coins here. If we look at this territory, we're definitely getting more coins from it, and quite a few levies. And this area definitely has more, so we're gonna give away this particular county, and we're gonna grant them to, let's go to our sons. Where are our sons? Our son and ward, maybe to our nephews, could be good, as they're a member of our family and dynasty. Let's see, who else could we give it to? If we take a look at this guy, no, maybe to our nephew. He's bossy, he's comely, he's sadistic, humble, and trusting. Has claims on the following areas. Yeah, let's make him happy. Include list out holding, include list out, include list. Okay, so we're providing him with this area. And now he has some land to work with. He is 15, but he's betrothed to our sister. I see. Okay. So we've made him part of ours, part of us. We are at 11 learning from the domain. We're the head of our culture once again. Let's disband our troops. And we really need to start producing some more cash. In this area we're not making a whole lot of taxes because of wetlands. Ah, I see. Maybe we should have kept the other territory. I don't know. I guess these areas don't have the buildings necessary to do something else, right? Can we replace special buildings? No, we cannot replace special buildings. We need 150 for fields. We shall build them. Let's work also on converging the faith. That's the first thing you'll do. I want to increase control here. What else? Increase county development. We're at 6. If we bring our realm capital here, it's quite dangerous at this point. Maybe in the future. But we could start increasing the development a bit. Here we are at 7 development. She is helping us with patronage, so with learning. Our chancellor died of old age, and we need to put someone else in. Melancholic. Let's see, who has the best diplomacy? There's the steward, but we don't want to put him in charge. This knight has 20 martial. It would be nice to have this 13 diplomacy warrior, but we want him in battle. This is another knight. Our guest with 6. We don't really have people for diplomacy. We can recruit this guy to court, but we don't have the cash. Our nephew, vassal, and knight. You know what? We can put... Let's put our nephew here. Let's bring him in. Increase, yeah, domestic affairs. Let's start thinking of our next goal. How soon can we go? We have, I guess, a truce against We do not have a truce with him. So at this point, if I decide to declare war on him, a holy war. Oh, there is a truce actually. So I guess we clicked on some other person. Yeah. So we have a truce until 1921. Alliance invalid. He is no longer a ruler. And now, a meal to die for. Bon appetit. Jarl Jorvik is no more. He has been replaced by... Who is this? His sister? Yes. And they still have all this. Let's check it out. So special soldiers, because I wanted to do this. Low county control in Warwickshire. Yeah, we're working on it. You can usurp the petty kingdom of Huis. Where is Huis? Huis. Here. So if you usurp the title from her, she has 3,000 troops. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's see, what else? Few knights. Brother-in-law, spymaster, chancellor. Sure, we'll keep him fighting as well. Marshal and vassal, he's weak. Yeah, I guess we do have too few knights. We can invite some over. Yeah, let's look for some people. We might, but not right now. I wanted to look for special soldiers, so let's see, where is the encyclopedia? If we look for special soldiers are not like regular armies, as they are not raised from holding. Special soldiers gain free events. Normally they do not have cost of maintenance. Use them wisely. Several historical rulers start with special soldiers. Nothing more. I guess we will have to maybe start a quick game. I might do this offline, start the game with the Jarl and see where the special soldiers come from. Or maybe check out some Let's Play online, just to find out what that is all about. We don't have any scheme at the moment. We can go ahead and try to murder her. Her spouse will come in her stead, I think. She has a son. What else could we do? We could go for this guy. He has 3 sons, 2 sons and a daughter. I don't have a lot against the Kingdom of Alba, but he is pretty strong for this area. So maybe we'll start a scheme against him as well. Let's work on this. A knight has arrived. A Norse knight. Let's check the dungeon, the prisoners as well, right? Who's here? You are here. We can leave you for a hook. Are you strong? Not too strong. Will you accept to join us? Yeah, but he's gonna be weak in battle. Let's see, what about you? What are you good at? You're a possessed in a pathetic. Stress has ruined Burgard's appetite, causing him to skip meals and waste away. Okay, scaly. Can we ransom you or something? Sure. What about you? You are a 47-year-old something. Recruit? Can we recruit you? Yeah. You are another possessed guy. Negotiate, demand conversion, renounce claims, gain a weak hook. Oh, I guess we'll do that. He has claims over the Duchy of Man and a few other unpressed claims. His liege is the Jarldom of Jamtland. Okay, let's send him back. As a Catholic. You, do we want to recruit you? No, I think I'm just gonna release you with... Sure. We've gained a good hook on that guy. I don't know if we're ever going to use it. But there you have it. For knights. Knights that are quite expensive. But we do have now one guy that he's gonna fight with us. Even though he's quite weak. A plush and an exotic carpet. We can send it to him. Yeah, let's send him a gift. He accepted it because we've got good... No. Well, I guess he just liked it. Another knight has arrived. Prisoner has been released. Overtaxation causes banditry. Faction created against us. The Earldom of Wiltshire has given rise to Anglo-Saxon. Okay, Anglo-Saxon targeting us. This? Oh, because our popular opinion is quite low as we're trying to increase control. So they created a bit of a faction here. Maybe wait, do one thing at a time? Maybe that's what we should do. Let's go to religious conversion. Offensive war, fervor, and Catholicism is... Oh, 100% because Catholicism is evil. What does this do? Like, this has a chance to give us that increased county opinion. I think at this point we're just gonna wait a little bit. Or no, the faction is still there. So let's work on converting and keep converting the faith. We've managed to sway him as well. Now I'm looking for... This is going well. There was an event there about his assassination. We could have sent a person. But I think it's a nudist or something. There's a setting at when you where you start the game where some events are being taken out of the game. And basically those who follow the Adam and Eve kind of clothes and stuff like that. Well, something close to that. I am not very sure that YouTube is okay with that, so I'm going to not show it. It wasn't something important. I would tell you about it if it was. Basically, assassin, the time has come, my agents are in place. Let's see, 90, free chance that he will die. And we managed to do so successfully. His 28-year-old son is now in place, right? That's his son? I think so. So he did lose a little bit of power, but not that much. Which is why we're gonna do this. Pope taken prisoner. Wow. And the Pope has been released. I guess he won the war. Agent joined the scheme. We can call a hunt. Powerful vassal demands council. Low county control. Do we want to go to war with Wessex at 4,000 troops? Now they have even more troops. Gwynedd would help with 1,400 and we have about 2... 2200? Not at the moment, I guess. Let's see, how old is our son now? He is 10. What I find very interesting is... Hey, are we educating here? Grant modify feudal contract, grant independence. Yeah. Offer word? We're not educating him? No, we are educating him. I think so. Let's see. So, family. Does it say anywhere? Your son, heir, and vassal. Claim title, negotiate alliance, request claim. Grant titles? No. Offer word. Oh, I think it's the other way. He will offer, or we will offer a key to him. Here, member of your family, power for vassal. We have some hooks on him. Where is the educate child? I guess every one of these has, yeah, so this is educate child. We will educate her as well, because we can have 2 people that we educate, 2 kids. Let's see, can we not marry once again in this? West Francia is at war once again against a bunch of territories. There are 2200 troops. We can try to ally him instead of killing him? Maybe? This guy has almost 2000 troops. We're okay with Gwynred. Let's see, can we... She's a member of our family, member of our family, member of our family. So if we were to marry these 21-year-olds, let's say, with our daughter, yes, they are related. Okay. Then Alba, maybe instead of killing you, I'll wait. What we do instead, so we're giving up on killing you. We're going to try and sway you. The chances are small. Though the target is in a foreign, we have some... Yeah, let's try and sway him. See if it works to make an alliance at some point. Jorvik has a lot of points. We have another perk. Enable abduction scheme. Nice. For the Kingdom of Sweden. And can we not marry into this family again? So she's a 16-year-old. Oh, but they are siblings. And she's married. What about her? She has a spouse too. Arranged marriage between our daughter and Mort, and yeah, they have none to offer us. We could go for this marriage right here. Let's see, arranged marriage between our daughter. Let's go with the ugly one. They will not accept because it's marrying down. You have too many existing alliances. Matrilinearly, no. What is this? He's a king. So he's now feudal. What else could we do? Like, look at Sweden. Look where Sweden is. They're not going to be able to hold those territories for long, I believe at least. But there you go. Sweden is there. How about in Iceland? He is 67, she's 44. Too far away to interact with. Okay. Neighboring ruler lost the war. We can fabricate more claims. Let's try to build a building. Somewhere in here. We need 150 for farms. Hunting grounds, we have the possibility to go for pastoral lands, military camps. We can build a military camp now. For 100 gold, but maybe we'll wait a little bit. Wessex lost a war. They're at 4800. Can we take you out? Let's give that a go. Hold a hunt, hold a feast, powerful, we don't have stress, so we don't need to worry too much about a hunt. What would this mean? So, oh, it requires a lot of gold to do this. Can we go to war with you? Like, if I declare war? No, we don't have a casus belli, even to usurp the title. What about this territory? How is this? They're producing some gold. I guess now it's gonna be quite a slow progress. We're trying to take control of the area, convert them. They're growing in power. They have some support from here. A gift of generals. My son Magnus has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Give others their due and you will receive your own in return. So we can make him generous. He can be taught that hard work will always produce results, so diligent. Or he can become patient, which will improve his learning, his opinions. Hostile scheme resistant and opinion of impatient characters -15. You know what? I want him to be patient, gain a little bit in everything, a little bit of points, and have that kind of diplomatic plus. Let's see, where are our sons at? Education focus for you. What did we want him to be? A steward? Stewardship could be good. Learning, diplomacy and intrigue. Education could be good. Though stewards, we would need a good steward. So let's leave him on steward. For her, shy, rowdy. I think I want her to focus on intrigue, and she is. So because she's rowdy, she gains some more. She will do well in intrigue education, and she would do poorly into. She would do poorly into learning education. I had a brain freeze right there. I think we can't educate him anymore because we've sent him away. So we gave him land. So now he's making some of his own choices. Let's build us a farm. If it's at 0.5, Good. A weight of influence. While I enjoy how willingly Leofwin does my bidding, her kinsman Earl Skull remains outside my reach. It's just the woman to help me change that forever. Change that, however. A leader is responsible for the vassal. We gain a weak hook, gain some intrigue lifestyle experience, and it is an intrigue challenge. Or we could help him fear me. Or we can gain emphasizing schemes, diplomatic scheme power and intrigue scheme power. I need no help to achieve my goals. Assassin, the time has come, my agents are in place. Let's do it. She escaped unharmed. When he was spotted and an alarm was raised, the assassin immediately made his escape and has not been heard from since. She will be on her guard. Let's end our schemes for now. So she managed to escape. This is from which house? Another head of the Byzantine. Let's start a scheme against him. Now we have a better opinion here with the King of Alba. Let's hopefully gain some points, some children here, which we could marry, create an alliance between us. I wonder what else I should be doing next. Maybe I should go for another territory from Mercia. Because at this point they don't have a lot of allies anymore. At least no big allies. These guys are small fries in comparison. He can bring 2400 troops. Mostly from where? From him? I guess. But we wanna... We're not making any kind of progress here. To the loathsome petty King Rodri. So the Earl of Jorvik, she's declaring war on us. $2,400 troops. No, 4,000 troops. 5,000 in total. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Let's call him in, definitely. And for the other guy, how many troops do you have? 79? I'm not gonna bother, sorry. Let's raise our armies. And we're gonna come here to besiege. Let's see, what territory does he want from us? What is this war about? So this war is about this area, Wiltonshire. Okay? We're not making any kind of progress into converting them, if I do see so myself, right? Well, let's attack his territories, let's see what he does and go from there. Like here, we're not making any kind of progress here. I think it's better to go ahead and fabricate a claim soon or something. And I'm not sure why it is this difficult. Greetings, my impressive liege. I've been hosting your Chancellor Earl Skull for some time now. The way he imposes himself on my home, all the while encouraging no less than groveling servitude to you, disgusts me. What lord would send such a terrible representative? Yeah. I guess this is all the time we have for today. We've just managed to take over Stonehenge in this episode, providing us with quite a few extra points and a really good bonus for all the kingdom, for our kingdom. And we will need to keep working on our on our conquering of the island and fighting these Viking lords, especially lords, the Jarl of Jorvik. Like these special troops, I don't know where they're from. Maybe I'll look it up and see where that's from. So in the next episode, we're finishing this war and continue our expansion into the British Isles. I thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow in our next episode. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Hello guys, I wanted to take the last 5 minutes of this episode just to look at one of our biggest enemy, the Jarl of Jorvik here in the north, like the one who has all these troops, these 5,000 special soldiers from the beginning of the game, and no matter how many members of their families we take out, uh, he continuously has these troops. So I don't have a total explanation of it, but I found out a few things. First of all, like these are levies. Like these troops right here, they're low level troops. Now, this is besides the normal territories. Like if we look at the Jarl of Jorvik at the beginning of the game, like we only have this territory and these armies which we could use to conquer the nearby areas. We are already starting at war, but they do not have any other territories. And if we take a look at the provinces in itself, you can see here that we have a few hundred, like 200 here, another 100 here. Let's say together with this is another 200, and so on and so forth. So we do have a few territories which provide us with a few soldiers, but definitely not to the amount that we can see here, like these 500 troops, right? These 5,000 troops. And these buildings right here, they're just guild halls. They just produce money. They don't do anything else besides that. If we take a look at the military, we can raise armies, and if we do so, if we were to do so, we're actually getting like 700 extra troops. And when we combine them, the quality of the army goes up because, well, we can bring in about 10 champions in total, like 7, and these guys are pretty tough. Our commander, our Jarl, starts with 23 martial, and he's also a logistician. Well, like these traits could change, but he's a Viking, which provides him with martial and prowess. So all these traits put together, even though they're randomized, they create a pretty good general, or that's why there's this kind of superior quality. But most of these army, the Levy army, is weak. And you can see here, like these are the special soldiers. Jarls, Halfdan's host, man-at-arms, like they do not have man-at-arms here, and they will be inherited on succession. So as long as there is as it says, this succession occurs when the ruler dies, dividing the gold titles among heirs according to succession laws. Players will keep playing as their player heir even if some titles are lost to other characters. If there is no heir, the game will end. Oh, I thought it would say something else, not just succession. But I believe that these troops, these special soldiers, like they do go from one ruler to the next. Right? Several historical rulers start with special soldiers, so I guess he is considered a historic ruler. Probably he had a huge impact on Britain's history. I'm thinking about looking it up somewhere in the future just to find out more of why he gets all these troops. So no matter what we do to him at this point, they will not lose these special soldiers. Maybe if we just conquer his land, but even when he has only one province left, he might still be able to bring these troops in. That's what I wanted to find out. Like I did a bunch of tests, like I even went ahead to, like we started a war with all these surrounding areas, and I said, okay, well, let's try to surrender. You see, if I surrender, if I lose the battle, does this decrease my troops at all? And no, it does not. It doesn't. It's not raiders. Raiders, if we raise them right now, just to see what they're about, It's basically your armies raised as raiders. So I can disband all these armies, and if I raise the raiders, there's the 700 troops that we have. And this we can send overseas and, you know, raid some of their lands. All in all, that's the idea. I think that even with one territory, like they will keep having this huge number. There's the plus for us at this point is the knowledge that they're low quality troops. So if we plan it well enough, we might be able to work around it. I don't know when they'll disappear. Maybe in a future campaign we'll realize a bit more, or there will be someone who's gonna teach us about it in a tutorial or some sort of video. For now, that is it. I thank you very much for sticking around. Hopefully this was helpful to you into clarifying a few things. I believe that in the next episode I still don't have this information fully realized, but soon after that we will know this. Have a wonderful day, everyone.